So here, I would bring up John 10, but I want to make 4 points that prove that I'm the spiritual leader of all of humanity and the last one ever. Okay? And even if you don't believe I'm Christ, believe that I live moral precision. Okay? By the acts I've proven, by the works I've proven, by all these videos, by my top martial arts challenge, it'll be 8 years in on December 20th. So 2013 to 2021, December 20th. Okay, it will have been 8 years if I'm still alive then. Okay, God willing. So let's look at these 4 points. Okay. Okay, so those who do not bring up the obvious fact that they edit pictures publicly are ruled out as evil. So if they say, hey, you know what, that you should listen to them, not me, a priest, a cop, a politician, whoever it is, your family, whoever it is. If they don't go out publicly and say, hey, they're changing pictures and images to confuse people about who they are, when we already live in a system, it's kind of a system of white supremacy, white skin supremacy, LGBT supremacy, where their social norms confuse you about who you should date. You're already confused about who you should date or marry. That's why people say, you know, Tupac said high five because another N-word played her ass, another N-I-G-G-A played her ass, right? Because they ran game on her because she's confused about who to date. Again, they ran game on her because she's confused about who to date. In fact, the word game is the word mage scrambled. Mage, magic tricks. You know, you can look up on YouTube right now and you see that there's a magician trick where the guy steals the chick's bra, okay? You know, and they had panty raids in college, right? There's a tradition of panty raids. They steal chicks' panties, okay? You think that a part of the game isn't tricking women to bed. Why do you think they're called a trick, okay? And a trick-ass nigga falls into the trap of being played as a trick and spending money, according to what the streets would say. Okay, so number 2. Anyone who does not, anyone who does that, so anyone who exposes that this is going on as a Democrat or Republican or Libertarian, okay, or any other social norm fanatic, is ruled out as evil. So if they say, hey, you know, they have a strong network, they plan with their net, they go, pss, 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 and they say, hey, this is the plan. No one else is doing this, and we'll feed into the psychological construct that we're a valid leader by, you see what I'm saying? So anyone who does that, okay, is evil. You see what I'm saying? All right, 3. People who do not talk about a logical universal moral order are not smart enough to be good. They are ruled out as evil. Okay, so if they don't talk about a moral order, they talk about, hey, well, this guy's so successful, da da da. I don't care what frat you're a part of, what business group. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how famous. Woe to you when all men speak well of you, because that's how their forefathers spoke of the false prophets. So when people use that angle, you know they're evil. If they're arguing about fame and on this evil planet, you know, even little kids understand that when they watch The Devil and Daniel Mouse. The devil, you know, gets you to sell your soul for fame and fortune. So if you say, hey, you're not famous enough, it's fucking retarded, right? Dumb. You know, especially in a predominantly Christian culture historically. All right, so we got those 3 points. So we sliced, slice, slice. The first slice, right? If they don't bring up that they're changing the pictures, okay, rule them out. That's one slice. We've reduced the pool of potential people, and there's not many. It's like me, and like I'm the only one I've ever come across. So there's probably some other out there, but there's not many. Okay, if they do it as a Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Freemason, okay, some kind of social norm fanatic, some kind of obvious kind of social controller, you know, get them the fuck out of there. Okay, no good can come from, no evil tree can bear good fruit. Those are evil trees, these cultures that allow. These cultures of the world are like number 1. First and foremost, do not love any culture in the world. Do not be a part of any culture as a typical person, okay, as someone who is truly embodied by that culture. Whoever is not, does not love God. They should come off as a moral. Look how I'm dressed right now, okay? Do I come off like I'm part of any culture? The glasses, the hood, the way I'm shaped. Do I look like a nerd? Do I look like a gangster? No, no. I don't look like I belong to any culture, okay? Because I don't love any culture, and I'm not going to communicate any culture. And even when I was hanging out with gangsters and so on, I did not look like the typical gangster. I'm a brain-searching son. You think a brain-searching son looks the same as someone from Compton or Seaside or Englewood? No. Okay, anyway, so where was I? And then 3, If they don't talk about the moral order, universal pinpoint moral precision, focus, moral intensity. Okay, even before I used these words, I was saying things that reflected that that's how the order should be. Other people aren't doing that. And if they did anything close to that, it's faker than hell. It's like theater arts. Okay. Number 4. So I've already basically sliced it down, and we can look at what is left, and you can see my arguments, and you can understand that I'm God's last son ever. So I bring up the moral might, moral discipline, moral excellence, universal pinpoint and moral precision, focus, moral intensity, moral intelligence, okay, moral determination, moral will, moral clarity, moral, mental, spiritual, and romantic clarity are the same thing. Why aren't they bringing these things up? Okay, people get persecuted for bringing up less than this. Why does anyone else have the courage to bring it up? You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 40 years old. I still live with my parents. Okay, you can imagine this make me very popular in this culture. I have no significant following. I've been making videos for many years. If I ever one day have a lot of people watching my videos, I'll probably be dead first, almost certainly. Okay? So what could be my ulterior motive? So when you see the lack of a logical ulterior motive, you know that you're dealing with the real. So if you do not know that I'm the Christos, anointed by God, who is what? Love, might, right? Moral precision, right? Righteousness and justice. Okay? So I'm anointed by these ideas and this spirit of righteousness, justice, true love, moral precision, the warrior spirit, Exodus 15:3. Okay? We know that I am the Christ. Compare me to everyone else, and I'm the only logical leader. So of course, women, attractive women especially, should submit to me because they're the main ones being tricked. When people want to trick a chick or want to prostitute a chick, you think they're looking for the unattractive first and foremost? They want to use the attractive. When corporations want to turn them out, make them their slutty secretary. When any kind of foul villain wants to leverage their privilege, okay? Think about it.